Hey y'all, today we're going to be talking about the Tier 5 village upgrade Monkeyopolis in Bloons TD Battles 2. In my over 200 hours of Battles 2, I have not once ever seen anyone use Monkeyopolis, let alone a village and farm in the same loadout. Yet today, I'm about to reveal the unfortunate truth about Monkeyopolis. Now, before we get to the big reveal, let's talk about why running this loadout is an awful idea to begin with. To put it simply, using 2 of your 3 tower slots for defenses that don't provide any actual defense, well, pretty much no actual defense, is a death sentence. You need a tower that can handle all types of rushes at most points in the game, and thankfully we have one of those in Dartling Gunner. I recorded this during patch 1.05, but even in the current patch that still holds true. You just need a little extra help to hold on. Without Dartling Gunner, there's very few other towers which can fend off rushes and are also potent for late game, in which theoretically a Monkeyopolis would start paying off. You can't run things like Super Monkey since it comes out too late on most maps as a first tower, and even if you did get it to work, well, Trude Sun God is a little underwhelming at the moment. With that in mind, let's talk about the other important part of a Monkeyopolis, the farm. Almost across the board in Bloons TD Battles 2, income generators are worth double their value than their Bloons TD 6 counterparts. That means a support Chinook will generate you 4k cash in ability compared to 2k cash, and likewise, a farm generates 40 cash per banana bunch picked up compared to the usual 20 cash in Bloons TD 6. The one struggle with farms in Bloons TD Battles 2 is that the later the game goes, the longer the rounds are, and thus they fall behind to timer-based ecosystems like Sniper, Support Chinook, and even Jungle's Bounty Druid. Yet for early game, they're decent options to use to unleash a giant mid-game rush against your opponent. But enough of that. Let's discuss what farm we'll be using to create our game-breaking Monkeyopolis. Now, just like in Bloons TD 6, the best path you can take to make sure your Monkeyopolis generates the greatest possible income is a 420 banana research facility. Now this number that I'm about to say is incredibly important to remember. A single BRF in Battles 2 generates you 5 $750 crates of cash for a total of $3,750 of extra income a round. That means creating 2 BRFs will generate you $7,500 per round. Looking back at Bloons TD 6's BRF, it generates exactly half of those numbers for a total of $1,875 per round. Thus, 2 will generate you $3,750 per round. Now, to piece it all together, if you combine 2 BRFs into a Monkeyopolis in Bloons TD 6, you will generate 10 crates worth $750 each for a total of $7,500 of income per round. And now, for our grand finale. This is what happens if you combine 2 BRFs in Bloons TD Battles 2. Drumroll, please. Congratulations! You have been bamboozled, perplexed, perhaps even schmeckledorfed. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. You earned 10 crates worth $720 each, earning you a total of $7,200 per round. $300 less income per round than those 2 BRFs that you sacrificed. And it only cost you $10,000, 2 loadout slots, and 28,000 XP that would have been better spent on any other upgrade. But hey, at least you have more space for some more BRFs now. We've all just been played by Ninja Kiwi. Obviously there's a bug with this, and it's likely that the Monkeyopolis just never received the double income attribute that every other income generator received, but I decided to continue testing, just in case they happen to nerf specifically 2 farm BRFs, because they're incredibly powerful tools in BTD 6 boss clears. So, in this next clip, I decided to go for a much larger Monkeyopolis, using 8 BRFs as my test sample, and this is... oh wait, wrong footage, cut the tape, here we go. So just to outline the basic numbers for my math leads out there, 8 BRFs generate you $30,000 per round. Now, when you spend $40,000 to create your new Tier 5, you end up with a Monkeyopolis that generates you a total of $29,100 cash per round. A net loss of $900 of income per round. Again, it's clear that this is likely a bug that never got addressed with the release of the game. How surprising. I just had to showcase this out of pure morbid curiosity, and to use this video as a warning for anyone else who ever thought that they should, don't. But to end on a brighter note, I would like to also point out that I'm 1-0 with this strategy in an actual ranked match, and that I'm happily retiring with it undefeated, for its power level is far too great to unleash again. Anyways, I hope this video was informative and you learned all about the forgotten power in Bloons TD battles too. If you have any other suggestions of stuff you'd like to see, feel free to comment your suggestion down below. And finally, if you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you for sticking around. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications on when I release more content. I also stream over at twitch.tv/Clutchamor if that tickles your fancy. The link is in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you for another video soon. Okay. I mean, I could run some Tack Ice Village games, but I'd... Okay, you know what? Here's what I'll do. Today's goal is gonna be get Monkeyopolis and play Monkeyopolis. Just play it like once.